Mary Elizabeth Winstead, hello.
Hello.
Hello, and congratulations on the movie. It's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
But it's so messed up.
Yeah.
How would you describe a movie like this?
Gosh, I think it's quite a hybrid of a lot of different genres. It's thriller, suspense, action, drama, horror, little sci-fi. It's a bit of everything.
It's kind of like Misery meets War of the Worlds or something. I didn't really know how to take it at first.
Yeah, that's kind of a good way to put it. I do love the tagline. It says, monsters come in many forms, and I think that that's ultimately what the film is about. It deals with monsters on many levels and many layers, from the human scale to the possibly not so human scale.
They say it's a blood relative of Cloverfield, but not like a direct sequel.
Right.
Had you seen Cloverfield? Did you get caught up in all that sort of furor when that came out of how crazy that movie was?
I loved it. I remember seeing it in the theaters, and it had a big impact on me, and I still remember that experience of watching it, but I don't think I was really aware of how it continued to grow in terms of, that world and what was created and the fan base that it still has to this day, which I think is so cool.
Did it give you any sort of expectation when you went into this film that it would be similar in some way?
Well, I knew that it was a completely separate film. I think the connections are more in spirit rather than in story. So I knew that it was a separate film and that it would be very different, but I also knew that this was in that same world of J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot, and that it was going to be done in a very similar way in terms of, there was going to be a lot of mystery box elements, similarly to Cloverfield. And I knew that it was going to be something that I wanted to keep pure for the audience. I wasn't going to want to go out there and just say everything about the film and tell everybody everything, because there's something special about getting to keep things a secret.
I love movies like this when we come in to review them and see them, and they tell you about the embargoes and don't talk to anyone, don't even tell people you're watching the movie.
Don't you dare.
And you're gonna expect something really weird out of it when that happens. Now I want to talk about John Goodman, creepy, crazy John Goodman. Now I love this man.
Yeah.
I love him so dearly from all his movies, like The Big Lebowski.
Me too.
And he's always this kind of loud, angry anti-hero that you sort of root for, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. But he's creepy as hell in this. What was that like?
Well, I think that's part of what was so smart about casting him, is because he's somebody that you always like. In everything he's in, he's such a likable person. So to cast him in this role where he's so creepy and so strange and so terrifying that it really kind of plays with expectations, I think, for the audience. If you're going, wait, do I like him? He's John Goodman. I think I like him. But wait, no, I'm not sure if I like him. And that's kind of what I was going through as an actor and as the character as well, of just wanting to get on the same side as this guy. I feel like there's something about him that maybe he is, who he says he is, but then there is that just, underlying creepiness that just freaks you out.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of difficult to get past when you want to love this guy.
I know.
And yet throughout the film, there's all these really dark, creepy moments. On set, he didn't go method. He didn't, lock you in your dressing room at any time.
He didn't. Thankfully, he was very sweet. He was the sweet John Goodman that we all know and love. To the T. He was amazing.
And finally, you've been excited by all the anticipation building of the film. It was a secret movie being made, and it suddenly turned into this after the Super Bowl thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's going mental for it now.
It's really cool. I mean, I didn't know what to expect because I didn't really know what the marketing strategy was going to be, or I knew, what they had done with Cloverfield and that it might be kind of similar to that, but I had no idea that people would be so excited, and I'm so happy that people know about the film now and that they're excited to see it, and I know that they're going to be happy to go on this ride when they see this movie.